Good morning, everybody. I slept a little better last night than what normally. I needed a rest. My knee was starting to flare back up, and it was really starting to give me problems. But anyhow, I I put out videos and I try to educate people, but it seems like sometimes there's just a group of people that like to instigate, and when they instigate, they like to get other people on board with them. It's like, what's that old saying, misery loves company? And I put out a video short talking about a over 200,000 mile, just over 200,000 mile Ford F-150 2015 model 3.5 liter EcoBoost, and front suspension just plumb wore out. I think almost $3,500 worth of work. I mean, everything had to be replaced on this thing. Everything. And I mean everything. It was bad. Real bad. And I talked about preventative maintenance, and lack of preventative maintenance is what puts people in these situations like this, to where they've got such a large repair bill. And remember, preventative maintenance is not just something that is a liquid. It's not just something that can be easily serviced. Preventative maintenance is realizing that there's a suspension component wore out, or a component somewhere wore out, that if you leave it like that and you don't prevent things from getting worse in other areas, it could cost you more. Such as, if I have this wore out, it could cause excessive suspension wear in these areas. Or my wheel bearing is bad, but in the adverse effect, because the wheel bearing is bad, we had one come in the other day, it completely collapsed, and the bearings actually started coming out, that they had been driving it like that so long, it started wearing out the tire. Not only was it wearing out that, it kicked the tire so bad that it actually was wearing out the brake caliper bracket, because the rotor was pitching such in an awkward way that it was getting chewed up, but it was also chewing up the caliper bracket as well. Preventative maintenance. Getting your vehicle checked, preventing something from further happening. Preventative maintenance doesn't just come from what you can easily touch and feel and change. Preventative maintenance comes also in the form of when you start realizing something happens, or you're getting your vehicle inspected annually or something like that. You can prevent other things from going bad based on what's going bad now. And a lot of people were like, oh, it's over 200,000 miles. What are you complaining about? What are you saying is preventative maintenance on the front of this guy's suspension? And this, well, when that sway bar link went bad, or when that ball joint went bad, or that inner or outer tie rod went bad, it's creating excessive walk and wear and travel in these areas, which is causing these other components to wear out more as well. You can prevent that from happening by having your vehicle inspected annually and having a connection with the vehicle to figure out, oh, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't sound right, maybe I should get that checked out, instead of cranking the radio up all the time because you're some female that likes to just jump in the vehicle, crank the radio up, put the AC on, and go to town jamming out, not paying attention to the operating vehicle that you're actually in care of. Or some dude that he's got 10,000 things going on in his life, but he can't pay attention to what's going on with his vehicle because everything else is affecting him. Yet it's going to leave him or his family stranded because everything else is going on in his life, that he's not paying attention to the important things that he should be paying attention to. There's a number of ways to look at preventative maintenance, and it's not just easily touched and easily serviced. Preventative maintenance can come in the form of different ways of preventing something from getting worse because of the maintenance that you perform. So a lot of the people in that comment section were just run-of-the-mill peanut gallery commenters to me, because it's like, it's a little ridiculous when people say things and they just don't think about what they're saying. It's like, yeah, you guys are the run-of-the-mill people that I talk about in my videos that obviously need to be educated because you haven't been. And they figure that they've been living life for, 25, 30, 40 years, that you can't tell them nothing. They don't know any, or they don't need to be taught it. And they need to be taught everything. Because if something as basic as what I just explained doesn't click, or they don't understand, they need help badly. And then other guys are like, oh, well, it don't have a greaser, it doesn't have this, or it doesn't have that. That's the problem with vehicles today. That's not the problem with vehicles today, because we have Super Duties, F-150s, all kinds of vehicles that don't have greasable components because the greases are better now. They're synthetic greases, they're sealed units and stuff like that, and they literally last hundreds of thousands of miles without greasers. Where the same thing was going on back in the day as well. You'd have, a vehicle with 100,000 miles, 150,000 miles. You have to replace a U-joint or this or that. So that whole sentiment that if it doesn't have a greaser, it's not as good as the old school one that did have a greaser. I get what you're saying, but that's not necessarily true. You could probably, if you did a survey, you'd get, it'd come out as a wash at the end to say which one is better. It is what it is. I'm just here to educate you guys and talk about preventative maintenance, and had that guy have done some preventative maintenance when he heard the ball joints clicking or tapping over bumps, or the sway bar links, or the strut mounts, or the upper control arm whenever he'd go to upper and lower whenever he'd go to hit the brakes, and the control arm would shift and pop back and forth and stuff like that caused other issues, other components on the suspension to wear faster because preventative maintenance wasn't performed. That's all. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day. And there is a such thing as preventative maintenance. Even though you may not be able to change it quick, touch it quick, service it quick, you can still prevent other maintenance from happening by just taking care of what is actually broke or wearing out while it's currently going on. It is a thing, I promise you. It's true, real life. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.